Arriba.
Abajo. Abajo.
Okay, vámonos.
Welcome to the Dirttime channel. I'm Alan Halcon.
I'm Dude McLean. I'm Christopher Nyargash.
Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We've had a lot of comments, quite a few emails, people liking our content.
All very positive comments.
Not always.
No?
No, criticism. It could be constructive
criticism.
But we want to address some of those comments and some of the emails.
You have been keeping that from me, or you and Dude have been keeping that from me.
I can't handle criticism.
Christopher, what you need to understand, Dude and I talked about this, and if we share
in
this...
my absence.
Because...
You weren't there.
Okay.
Because we kept it from you because we did not want you to get your feelings hurt.
Oh, that's true. I'm a very sensitive individual.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. Okay. I'm very fragile right now, too. I'm warning you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a box of tissue there.
Okay, no, I'm thinking more like there's something in my pocket. It's 357. Okay,
okay. So one of the comments is we do entirely too much joking around.
What? Who says
we
that?
should be more serious. It's distracting. We offer good information, but it's distracting from the content.
So what'd you say to a comment like that? I think that's a, well...
What I said is, we have our style, you have yours.
Yeah.
And...
I don't think it's distracting. I mean, here's just my take. I know we sort of do that naturally, but I can remember going to classes and even seeing videos that are very stiff, militaristic, and it's like they're mean and they're angry and they're waiting for the end of the world. You know my style. I like having children. I like talking to them. I like engaging people. I like making it lighthearted. So if you could learn these things and make a sport or a game of it, I think you're going to learn a lot better than being all tight-lipped and tight other ways. And just, you know what I'm saying?
I absolutely agree.
I think if you bring it as part of your life and don't say, oh, this is this really rough militaristic thing that's a little other category, I think if you make it natural, you're gonna learn a lot better.
Well, and one of the things too, that's one comment, you know, that was one criticism, and everyone else.
One person,
yeah,
right?
one person, and we have a whole litany of other people commenting how they enjoy it, or it's my new favorite channel, or whatever. So that's, you know.
I think it's good to take a light approach, but we do everything. What we teach people is accurate.
Absolutely.
What we teach people is based on our combined between the three of us. We probably have 200 years of experience,
and it's taken at least 200 years to develop this.
Maybe not quite 200.
But the point is, we take our subject matter seriously. We don't. In other words, we have a high level of integrity with what we teach. We're not going to teach anything that we know doesn't work just for the sake of show.
I mean, we do it all, so...
Oh, yeah,
okay, I think one of the points, too, is that we've worked together a long time.
Yeah, many years.
We're comfortable with each other. And this is the way we are in the field. This is the way we are if we're in an encampment someplace. You know? And
well,
so
unless I have to put my foot down.
That's true. He does.
And sometimes he puts it down my throat, but that's a whole other...
Or... Anyway,
he said the foot down.
The foot down. Okay. But the point, like Christopher just said, a lot of these things that we've seen over the years, they're so serious
that they're boring.
And
you're not going to learn anything from them.
Yeah, it'll put you to sleep, like I've been put to sleep by many, many, many videos.
So we're just trying to say, you know, we enjoy this. This is how we go about it, and you can watch what we do and take it. You know, you take it with a grain of salt. Switch the channel if you don't like it. Yeah. What other complaints? There couldn't have been many other complaints.
Okay, so another one. Oh, it's great you guys do this, but we want to see you hiking 5, 10, 15, 20 miles and then set up camp.
That's good for you guys.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
That's what you enjoy doing. That's not what we're doing.
The last time I hiked 20 miles, I was in the Marine Corps.
Where were you?
We don't do that. I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. You'd have to kill me out.
Yeah, okay. And then you would have to kill all of them.
Yeah, I mean, this just can't go on. But what we teach are skills. Some of these skills you can use on the trail. There's skills for in camp. There's skills for at home. It's a self-reliance channel, you know, that we do. Dirttime is self-reliance and survival. Now, what we do is we will hike, but if we're going to go out, we do game trails. We bust through the bush. We don't follow trails, and we're not about going from A to B as fast as we can. We forage as we go. We identify things as we go. We collect different things as we go.
Can you imagine if we spend our time walking 20 miles in a day, we'd never get any skills done.
That's a lot of hiking. If you want to go on a hike, go to the Sierra Club.
Yeah.
They have hikes every day of the week, everywhere in the world, probably.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Another comment. they like you, but I talk entirely too much, and I'm trying to
Okay,
like that
well,
fourth
Well,
grader.
that's
just
natural.
a factual comment.
You know what? And
We're
I
very likable.
That's not even a criticism.
that's
an
not.
objective.
I actually agree with
It's
that, but
an
I'm
objective
okay with that.
comment.
I'm not going to stop.
I have to say, he's actually likable once you get to know him for a while. Okay, but it takes a long time.
It takes a while. Now, and I want to say for the viewing audience, we know that people have to look at us, right? And so they're stuck with that.
No, they don't.
But we did have Dude grow the facial
Yeah.
hair to break up the monotony of his face.
Yes,
Right.
that's
Right.
Yeah.
But why did you shave your head?
to break up the monotony of my head.
Okay. But there were no other complaints or criticisms or comments, were there?
Dude has an admirer.
What's her name?
What's his name?
Okay. Any other?
I appeal to everybody.
Okay. Well,
You know, when you have it, you have it. You know.
in other words, just some man who admires Dude's manliness and
No, not a man. Try younger.
Let that
okay,
go.
it may be.
Okay, why don't
it's
we-
like a
Let
younger
Dude-
man.
let Dude-
maybe in his 20s.
Let Dude deal with Hugo.
It's all
Okay. Any other criticisms or comments? They liked all of the plant videos, of course, right?
You know, some of the favorite stuff that what a lot of people really did seem to enjoy was that time. It was some of the words used very organic when we did that plant video, and we were on the ground, and we were, eating away at the chickweed.
It did look. Somebody said, "How much do you guys rehearse those?" Have we said that we don't rehearse?
No,
any
that's
of this?
That's a good point. Why don't you talk?
We just come up when we do this. Alan puts the camera up there, and we I guess maybe 90% of the time it's one take, and that works. We just-
99% of the time.
Yeah,
It's one day.
I mean, because even though it's 5 minutes that they're watching, we did no particular preparation. In your case, you've done 40 years, 100 years, 50 years of preparation.
Are you kidding? Dude still has his dinosaur parked in the parking lot.
But so, I mean, our whole
Well-
lives we've done these kind of skills because we enjoy them. Survival, self-reliance, outdoor living, Native American type crafts. And so it's really, we're just drawing on our collective background. So it doesn't require
we'll bring the
rehearsal.
gear. We talk before we come and do this. We'll bring whatever gear or whatever we have to show. But then we say, okay, we're going to talk about it, and we sit down and we do it. So
And sometimes the problem, folks, is that Alan is not disciplined, and Dude and I, we have a specific topic to explore, but Alan takes
is
it on a
true,
tangent,
yeah.
and it still is kind of interesting, and so we go ahead and go with it.
we tolerate the younger fella.
There you go. There you go.
Or I tolerate the older fellas.
Yeah, I'm with you fellas.
Right. Well, that's only because you didn't realize initially that, especially in Dude's case, he already had a broader perspective and knew where he was going with it. You simply
Of course.
didn't have that range of perspective. Why is he looking at me like that?
Because his personality is stunted.
I am stunted. I, for one, am at a loss for words.
Okay, well, that's
Oh
good.
my God!
You should be shocked.
No, but you should be honored to be following in the footsteps of Dude. You should be,
no, you guys should be
worship-
honored following in my footsteps.
We don't follow you anywhere. We know better.
You should
That's a
worship
good point. I'll lead you off to-
worship the ground that he walks on.
Yeah.
Okay, any other complaints or comments or anything, or is that pretty much it?
No. What else comes? See, again, we're not prepared. If I'd been prepared, I
See?
would have had my list. This is
we-
how off the cuff we are.
We had 20,000 hits to look at one of our videos.
Yeah.
Somebody okay, so you remember that time? You remember that time we were doing when you were on Doomsday Preppers and you talked about the show and your experience and all that.
Right.
There was actually some people, because I was standing to your right and facing you, and I'm wearing cargo type pants with a button fly, and since it was not zippered, you remember this? I
Yeah.
told you about this. Since it was not zippered, the way the button is, it kind of at portions it looked like my fly might be open. People were commenting, that guy in the blue shirt, his zipper's down. Oh,
You're
poor
kidding,
guy, he
right?
probably doesn't even
Wait.
know.
I have a question.
You should not
Why
have
are-
been looking there.
Why are you looking there?
That's
Is that-
what I
Not have
want to
been looking
know.
there. You should have been listening to what Alan was saying or what I was saying. So those people, if they're looking in the wrong place, we shouldn't even respond to that.
It was just funny. I go, how absurd are people that they focus on something like that?
We must,
And we're talking to you.
that's right. You know who you are.
We know exactly who you are. I have your screen name.
Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so we have a few criticisms. I know.
Well, I think the bottom line is we're very serious about the videos. We're very serious about the skills and, the information that we're giving out to you. But this is we do this all the time. This is what we are. This is what we do. And we're not going to necessarily change that.
The wise individual watching it will separate the wheat from the chaff, and we know what that is. And they will prepare. They will then prepare themselves for the end of the world and the post-Book of Eli existence. I mean, all of these things are actually...
What?
Why don't we bring in Eli?
What are you doing, Christopher?
All of these things are useful skills. What do you mean, what am I doing?
We can't rely on a stupid movie.
No, I'm just using that as a metaphor.
Well, no, but you like to rely on the Hunger Games.
Well, okay, again, that's a metaphor
for what?
For cataclysmic changes that
Let's
could
do
occur
the
in
road.
society.
All be idiots and walk down an old freeway.
Okay, aren't we done here?
Yeah. I'm Alan Halcon, Dude McClain, Christopher Nurgish. We'll see you next time on Dirttime.com.
Your 6 is that way in case
Oh,
you're
that brings me up to another one. Somebody
Check their
asked.
six. Why does he keep doing that?
What happens if when they check their 6...